Hey there, we're back for another portfolio review. This one is of Studio Hungry. We don't have a name. That's unique. All right, so Hungry Bear Studio. That's a unique name. First things first, let's go ahead and do a hard refresh, check out the load times, and go from there. What is taking so long to... Oh, these are images. I'm a dummy. Let me actually do that again. Okay, pretty simple. No images. Maybe, yeah, no images. Commons, Webpack. What is Webpack runtime? Is that kind of like some sort of hot reloader script that you probably don't need in your production website? Is that necessary? When I see a Webpack bundle, oh, that actually probably just means the Webpack bundle of React. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. But anyways, response time is pretty good. Looks like it's very responsive and looks quick. It feels quick. Blog, I love that. What do you have a website? Justask.dev? All right, we're going to click into it. Okay, this is by you, but why in the world are you taking your user directly to there? Why aren't you opening a new tab? And okay. See, even though it's your project, I don't think that you're expecting... I would almost say... No, I would say if you're going to provide a link that has a direct link to one of your projects, something that you feel provides a lot of value, it looks like it provides value to people, expect them not to come back to your portfolio. So is that your desired experience for the user, for them not to come back to your portfolio? Never, ever expect the user to click the back button or try to search for some sort of like homepage. It looks like that links to your Twitter. I think you're destroying, or you're taking the user down a flow that's not going to provide you the most value. So I would open this up in a new tab. I'm kind of surprised that you provide this as a link up here. Let me look at the... Oh, that is... okay, fill this. Fill this more. I think this blog's going to be more relevant when you actually have post on it. I would actually just take it down for now. It looks empty. It looks like you started something that you gave up. I don't know if it's in progress. It looks empty. It looks like you started something, you gave up on it. So I would get rid of this blog until you have more content. I would probably say until you at least have one full post that talks about something relevant that's going to provide value to people. Software developer who specializes in front-end development with a focus on the Jamstack. I have no idea what the Jamstack is. What the hell is the Jamstack? I am Googling it right now and I cannot type. You can set up your guitar and start playing in seconds. It's not about specific technologies. It's a new way of building websites and apps that deliver performance. Pre-rendering files and serving them directly from a CDN, removing the requirement to manage or run web servers. Okay, so this sounds like kind of just like a static website, right? I would imagine that you're not going to do a lot of back-end development and a lot of interaction with the database with a website like that. To me, this speaks strictly front-end, and you focus on performance and optimization, which might be attractive to some employers. I hope you have... I think it's healthy to be able to set up and run a web server and show that you can do that, because I think that's a very common thing that developers need to learn how to do, whether before they get a job or on the job. I don't think it hurts you to say you have a focus on this. I'm just hoping that you've gotten some experience with setting up your own web server. But you kept it simple. What do I think about this? You have Twitter. You have a giant... This is Really quirky. I like it. Hungry Bear Studio. It's an interesting name. So you chose to detach yourself. With this. So here are my thoughts. This better be a client-focused website where you are focused on gaining freelance work. If this is a portfolio that is going to be shown to employers and you're trying to get some sort of salary position, I think you're detaching yourself from the user's experience, and I think you're hurting yourself if they are looking to create some sort of personal connection or get to know you more. I think a name like this is good for a team. I honestly am a huge advocate for advertising yourself when it's just you or you're trying to go to a salary position. Why in the world is this clickable? Why does my mouse... This seems broken. Is this the whole button that's clickable? That is broken, right? You probably didn't mean to do that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I want to learn why you chose this strategy. So let's scroll down. Gatsby theme, SEO, micros, illustrations. Let's read. Gatsby theme for site SEO. A theme. That would be really cool if you sold this theme, or just you have people viewing this theme. If you do, get that number and put it on here. Enables user to easily add SEO to their website, accepts keywords. Oh. I don't understand Gatsby themes. When I think of a theme, I think of like an overall, like you have a single theme for your website. But is the theme's focus to add SEO to their website? Or is this really just a plugin? React helmet under the hood, inserts the data into the site's header. It's also a Twitter card. I want to see numbers. I want to see how many people have used this theme. That's more relevant. Like you have a great description. I want to see the value that you provided to people. React, I would stay away from icons. First of all, this isn't SEO friendly. Let me just take a look. Maybe you provided some sort of alt text, or even if you provided no, not even close. Okay, don't assume the user's going to know the technology by the icon. I know this is, I'm guessing this is Gatsby. I don't even know what Sanity is. This should be SEO friendly. This should be text. You can hide the text if you want next to the icon. This does not seem SEO friendly. And I would actually, like, if you mouse over this and people are like, wait, I know what this is. Well, what is this? Like, at least provide the text. Like, have it show. Because you have enough space to do that. You could even, like, move this icon and, like, replace it with the icon on the left and the text here. And it just, like, has a neat little quick transition, something really simple. That would be good. View MPN. I love that. That's going to provide some numbers, right? You need to bring... Holy crap. You need to bring this information weekly down. You need to bring this information onto here. This is relevant. This is so much more relevant than half of this content. I love that you link to this. Bring some of the statistics and the number of people that used it onto here. That's going to be very powerful. View code. Cool. Screenshot would help. You have no screenshots. View site. You probably have screenshots on here, I guess. This is a very minimal website. This does not have a lot of images. And I think screenshots are almost never a bad idea, but you can't just like include an image and expect it to flow well into the website. Why is this yellow bar here? Why is this blocking the text and making this less readable? Why don't you have like a square here? Why does this extend all the way down? I would just like extend it down to here. This shouldn't be behind the text, making that contrast poor to read. I love that you left align this. You're including the technologies here, CSS, grid. You're almost splitting talking about the technologies with this and this. I would bring some of this down and put icons for it down here, or just bring it up into the text. What else? I think these projects are divided pretty well. There's a lot of spacing on desktop. I don't think that's a bad thing. View NPM and view site. Interesting. Okay. So you have a link to your source control to look at your code. You have a link to the project itself. Again, you probably have statistics that you should be bringing onto here. Okay. First of all, I really love this because this is super unique. You literally give 2 ways to contact. You might even have like a contact link and figure out how to do that and put that at the bottom, and it just like goes back to here. But I don't think it's needed. Like, you have very relevant information. You have like, I almost love this. I kind of want to use this as an example. You have the stack that you work with, or that you prefer to work with. You have contact links, Twitter as well. This can be a window into who you are a little bit more. I would almost put like an arrow here that bounces up to the top, because they're probably going to want, like, if they're interested, they're probably going to want to contact you potentially, because most importantly, like, you have a blog that can be relevant. So you can attract employers, you can attract clients to your websites that learn about you first through your website and then want to contact you. Back. I mean, this is a really clean, minimalist website. I don't think you overused any colors. I love how it looks. Overall, the contrast is really good. The size of the text is really good. Let's check out mobile. I don't know what is with this yellow making this contrast poor. I would change that. Twitter. What is going on here? What? That's a weird animation. When this actually links to Twitter. Again, new tabs. You don't want to take the users out of their flow of navigating to your website. The end result should probably be to contact you. You're probably doing a lot of cold applications, potentially. I don't know if you're looking for a salary position. It's really hard to tell from what you have here. You don't talk about yourself a lot. You don't talk about what you're looking for. You just talk about what you're specializing in. So this is probably a cold application process where you provide your portfolio after they've seen your resume already. This looks weird, right? Like this yellow, it's inconsistent with what it's highlighting. Like sometimes it's it's behind some of the headers, sometimes it's not. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is either. View code. Man, that line height is pretty tight. I think the font size is okay. It's kind of readable. What is going on with this? Does this really have to... Do you just have a bunch of padding here? Or like this looks weird, right? Can you let this extend out a little bit more and center this? I think you can. Okay. I think you have some weird effects. This is harder to read, and this yellow becomes more intrusive. This line is pointless. This arrow is fine, I guess. But on mobile especially, I would include an arrow that goes all the way back up. Potentially, or it even has like text with the arrow, so the bouncing arrow, and then text like "contact me" or "let's set up your next project," or I don't know what your goals are. So I don't know what justask.dev is. It's weird to have this in your primary navigation when it does not seem like a part of this website at all. But it does seem like it's something you feel you're very confident in that it's providing value, or you probably wouldn't put it up there. And you put the blog as well. So it's kind of like anti the traditional navigation, where your navigation is probably, it should be relevant to the content on this website, where the blog, yeah, I can see that. But this feels, oh, does this work? Uh-oh. I think this is broken. All right, I can't go back, so we're going to click the back button. This feels out of place. I would almost like provide a section. If it's that important, I would almost provide a section for it or include it as one of your first projects. It could even be like a highlighted project where, I don't know, you have some sort of background to distinguish it between this and the rest of your portfolio projects, and you can provide more information about it. That's what this feels like. I just think this is out of place, and I don't think if you're putting it up here, you're probably not emphasizing it enough. I don't know what the heck this is. What else? I think that's it. Okay, so summary. I love the feel of this. I like yellow. Maybe I'm biased because I like yellow. I think I don't think you kind of overuse it. I don't know. I would reduce it. Like if you reduce this and stop blocking the text and like just put it up here into like a little square, I think then I would probably say you're not overusing the yellow, which should be emphasizing what you choose to emphasize. What else? I think it's simple. It looks clean. It has all the right content. That's fine if you don't want to jump into your personal stuff or like share a window into your development process, how you've grown, any extra context you want to provide. You could actually provide that in the blog. And I saw like an intro post. I just think that blog hurts you more than it helps you without more relevant content on it. But I love it. You need to build on this. And I think you need to build on this as well and emphasize this more. Overall, it looks really good. You have a breadth of projects. We're not going to take a look at like how deep and complex your projects are. That is relevant. It's just that's not the focus of this video. I love it. I really like this website. And I think that's about it for the feedback. So if you like this type of review, it's pretty raw and unfiltered, but it's my type of review. If you do like this, like the video, let me know that. You can even leave a comment below the video. If you have any extra feedback to provide, leave a comment below the video as well. And if you want to get a review of your portfolio or your portfolio project by me, tweet at me, Developer Don TV, and I'm happy to do it. That's it. Have a good night, everyone.